a shop, George and his Aunt Mimi had a great idea. They got together with boxes and signs and comics and things.
Is this sign straight, George?
It's a curved sign, Aunt Mimi.
Yes, I know that, but is it straight?
No, it's curved.
Yes, but is the curve straight?
Well, either the curve is straight or the straight is curved. Either way, it looks great, Aunt Mimi.
Oh, that's a relief. Took me hours to put that up.
Swap shop.
Sometimes these things fell over. Sometimes George fell over these things.
You all right, George? George? Oh, there you are, George.
Mimi!
Come on, George, stop playing around. I'm hungry.
Finally, everything was ready and Swap Shop began. A place where any swap is an okay swap. Moo.
What was that?
Probably the winds, George.
How long have we been open?
1 hour and 25 minutes.
Was that what I thought it was?
Yep. Our first customer. Ready, George?
Ready, Aunt Mimi. To the shop. Good morning and welcome to Swap Shop. It's a cow.
No kidding.
I always imagined our first customer would be a person.
So did I, but there you go. Can we help you?
Don't be silly, Aunt Mimi. Cows can't speak. There must be somebody else around.
Now, don't jump to conclusions, George. I mean, what if this cow's a mad scientist who had a brain transplant that went wrong and now he's trapped inside a cow's body?
It's just a cow.
Hello? If you're in there, stamp a hoof.
Mimi, it's just a cow.
Good morning. Morning.
Good morning. You're our first...
Second.
You're our second customer.
Oh, really? Oh, we thought we were the first, didn't we, Bessie? There you are, George. I told you it was just a cow. Sorry to leave her like this, but I had to park the truck.
Oh, no worries. How can we help you?
Do you have a saxophone? Yes, as a matter of fact, we do.
It's a little beauty, too. It used to belong to my cousin Nigel.
Oh, has he given up music?
No, he plays guitar now.
Here it is. Oh. It's a grand little saxophone.
Yes. What would you like to swap it for?
Oh, didn't I say? Bessie.
Bessie?
She's a very good cow. Wouldn't give you any trouble.
Oh, I'm sure she wouldn't. It's just that...
Just a foot, George.
Would you excuse us for a moment? Mimi, it's a cow.
George, would you please stop saying it's a cow all the time?
But cows make messes.
Messes?
Yes, you know. Messes. Poo messes.
Oh, George. Look, did we or did we not agree that any reasonable swap is okay?
Yes.
Well, I would say that a cow for a saxophone is more than reasonable, wouldn't you?
Yes.
We'd be delighted to swap the cow for the saxophone.
Oh, that's the spirit. Seeing as it's your first day open and all, I'll treat you to a little tune.
Bessie. There's a good girl. Oh, look, if you want to do a mess, just call out, okay? A simple moo will do. Oh, look at all this stuff.
Oh, don't worry about it, George. We'll fix it up. Oh, we had a phone call.
Oh, really? Who was it? Mabel? Cousin Nigel? Uncle Jasper?
No, Mr. Brewster.
Oh, the landlord. What did he want?
He's going to pay us a visit.
Oh, no, he can't.
Well, George, it's his place. He can visit whenever he likes.
But it's in such a shambles.
Oh, well, it's only this room. Look, you look after the shop and I'll have this tidied up in no time.
Okay. Mr. Brewster, eh? What's he like?
Oh, he seems like a very nice man.
We can show him how well we've set this place up. You know, the shop, this room.
When I've tidied it.
When you've tidied. The back lane. Oh, no.
What?
Bessie.
Oh, Bessie.
Yes, messy Bessie.
Well, maybe Mr. Brewster likes cows.
Well, if you like cows, he'd be living on a farm. No, we've just got to get rid of her.
Oh, what a pity. I was just getting used to the idea of a cow for a pet.
Our second customer.
Let's see. Whistle. Bicycle pump. Feather duster. Aha, now that could be useful.
The weary young girl dusted and dusted. Oh, how will I ever make this castle clean enough for tonight's grand ball? She sighed. Just then, a fairy godmother arrived in a puff of smoke. Oh, fairy godmother, cried the girl. If I don't have this castle clean by tonight, I'll be in big trouble. Wave your magic wand and make it better. Come off it, said the fairy godmother. What do you think this is? I've got to turn a frog into a prince at 4 o'clock and grant a wish at 4:30. I'm resting. Oh, said the young girl. Then I am doomed. I tell you what, said the fairy godmother. I'll put some juice in your feather duster. That ought to speed things up. So the young girl made the castle clean in double quick time with a juiced-up feather duster. The fairy godmother looked at her digital watch. Oops, look at the time. See you in the soup, she cried as she vanished. The young girl had a nice cup of tea.
Well, that's the last of the comics. Did you see any you like?
Yes, this one.
Oh, good. Have you got something to swap?
I've got this bag of lollies.
Oh, anything else?
No.
Okay, the comic's yours. Oh, and you can keep the lollies, too.
Thanks.
I suppose you don't want a cow, do you?
No, I've already got a parrot and a goldfish.
Oh, right. Oh, well, bye.
Bye.
G'day there. G'day, can I help you?
Yes, I've come to do a health inspection.
A health inspection?
Yes, that's right. You don't have any animals or vermin about the premises, do you?
You see, we...
I'm pulling your leg. Bill's my name. I work with Kev the butcher.
Oh, so you're a butcher?
So they tell me, and I'm a bit of a joker too. Actually, I just dropped in here to welcome you to the area.
Oh, thanks very much. Well, my name's George, and Aunt Mimi's out the back. We run this shop together.
Good on you, George.
You know, it's funny that you mentioned animals before, because we do have an animal here.
Oh, you do you?
Yeah, it was our first swap.
The swap? What was it? A goldfish. No, a canary? I know, a cat.
No, it was a cow.
Oh, come on, a cow? No. I thought I had a sick sense of humour.
Well, it's not a joke. We really do have a cow.
You really...
I was wondering if you knew anyone who wanted one.
I wanted a cow. Oh, you crack me up, George.
Well, why don't you come out the back and meet her?
What, is she out there watering the plants, is she?
Mimi, this is Bill.
Oh, pleased to meet you, Bill.
G'day. How's the cow?
Oh, she was fine the last time I looked.
She was fine last time you looked. Oh, you... I've got to get back to work before I split my sides laughing. See ya, Bill.
Oh, remember, if you know anyone who wants a cow, her name's Bessie.
Bessie? Bessie?
He seemed like a happy person.
Yes. I hope the landlord has the same reaction when he finds out about Bessie.
Oh, I'm sure everything will turn out all right.
I hope so.
Well, I've got some more cleaning up to do before Mr. Brewster arrives.
What's this? Oh, hello.
Hello.
Can I help you?
Oh, we were just going to look around.
You're right here.
Do you swing like this every day?
No, not every day.
Looks like fun.
It does?
Maybe we could get one of those, Mum.
Well, do you have any left?
No, this is the last one. I need it for demonstrations. Do you see anything else you like? Books, toys, magazines, a cow, skateboards?
Did you see a cow?
Yes. She's a beauty, too. A lovely personality. Very friendly.
Friendly.
Mum, we're not getting a cow.
She'll keep you company at night.
Can I see her?
Mum?
Just a quick look.
Just follow me. Just this way.
Good morning. Hello.
Bessie, I'd like you to meet someone. Mimmy, remember? The landlord?
Oh, yes, I remember.
Isn't she lovely?
You know, you've got to hand it to George. He never gives up trying.
Galen Narell wanted to become famous. It was possible, too, but not very likely. You see, these girls were lazy. Not just ordinary, everyday lazy. Bone lazy. Pleasure-loving, idle, indolent, relaxed, lethargic, incredibly lazy. Anyone else would tidy the house, but not Galen Narell. Just the sight of a mop made them feel faint. They would need an hour of television to get over it. Mornings were the worst. Just getting up made them tired enough to lie down. And getting dressed was never simple. Galen Narell soon found a way around that. Of course, they hadn't cooked for ages. They weren't very good in the kitchen. Though these girls were lazy, they still had to eat. They tried visiting friends just around meal times.
Dinner time! Come and get it!
That didn't always work. Going for takeaways left them too tired to eat. Sending out for takeaways, now that was better. Even then, there were problems for lazy girls. All that dialing left them limp with fatigue. They would have to lie down to recover. Then one day, tragedy struck. This really was a crisis. The fridge was empty. The cupboard was bare. The piggy bank was quite cleaned out. Galen Narell began to lose weight. That night, they lay in bed, waiting for their lives to change. Next day, they lay in the sun, hoping that something would happen. They would never become famous at this rate. Amazingly enough, something did happen. Business was bad at the House of Slumber. Nobody wanted a bed. When Mr. Slumber saw Galen Norell, he had an idea. A brainwave. It was a perfect plan for lazy girls. The window display was a sensation.
These girls. What's going on?
People came from everywhere just to see Galen Norell relax. And of course, almost everyone bought a bed.
Goodbye.
Galen Norell were happy because they were famous. Mr. Slumber was happy because business was booming. All thanks to Galen Norell, the laziest girls in the world.
Now that ought to do it.
They didn't want to take Bessie then.
No, lovely people. Mrs. Morelli and her daughter Carla.
Did they swap something?
Yes, these pens here for a cup and saucer.
Oh, I see you're using them already.
Yes, this is bound to work, Aunt Mimi. Bessie's the perfect swap. She just needs the right advertising.
Whatever you say, George. Mr. Brewster's late.
Mr. Brewster, I've forgotten about him. But whatever happens, he mustn't go out the back lane.
Right, George.
Good.
Hello, welcome to Swap Shop.
Thanks. I don't know if you can help me, but I was looking for a book on motorcycles.
Oh, really? What type?
Oh, Yamaha, Ducati, whatever.
I'll have a look in one of the boxes out the back. Come on. I've got a bike, you know.
Really?
Well, it's more of a scooter, actually.
Hello, welcome to Swap Shop.
Hello, I'm Mr.
See this?
Hmm?
She's a lovely bovine.
Bovine.
Yes, it means cow. I looked it up.
Good. Well, as I was saying,
You
I'm
look
Mr.
like a person who could really appreciate the finer qualities of a cow.
Oh, now, I wouldn't say that.
Now, don't be shy. I'll introduce you to a wonderful specimen. Lovely personality. Her name's Bessie. She's out the back.
Out the back.
Yes. Just between you and I hope the landlord never finds out. Come and meet her. What'd you say your name was?
Brewster,
Brewster.
the landlord.
Mimi, you'll never guess who's here.
Who's that, George?
It's Mr. Brewster.
Oh, Mr. Brewster, how are you?
I'm as fit as a fiddle.
I was having a little joke with Mr. Brewster. I didn't believe him. He had a cow in the back lane.
George, we did.
I'm a bit of a practical joker, Mr. Brewster.
Yes, I can see that.
I think Bessie's hungry.
Bessie!
That's a name, isn't it?
Oh, Bessie the cat, yes. Oh, she eats like a cow, she does.
I'm a bit confused.
Yes, so am I.
Well, it's quite simple, really.
We have this cow called Bessie. She was our first swap.
Oh, I see. And now you're trying to get rid of her.
That's right.
Well, there's no problem. My brother can take her.
He will?
Sure, he's got a farm. How'd you feel about free milk as a swap?
Mr. Brewster, you've got a deal. Come and meet Bessie.
Right. Now, where is she?
Here she is.
Uh-huh. Oh, you're quite right. She's got a lovely personality. My brother's gonna love this.
Yeah?
Which would you prefer? A cow or a motorbike?
That's a tough question.
Let's see if we can find that book you're after. I think it's got a red cover, if I'm not mistaken.
There's so many here.
I don't want to pickle, just want to ride on my motorcycle. And I don't want to tickle, 'cause I'd rather ride on my motorcycle. And I don't want to die, just want to ride on my motorcycle. I don't want to pickle, just want to ride on my motorcycle. And I don't want to tickle, 'cause I'd rather ride on my motorcycle. And I don't want to die, just want to ride on my motorcycle.
interesting day.
You can say that again, George. Congratulations. We did it.
We certainly did. I'll cook us a celebration dinner.
Oh, good. What'll it be?
Oh, scrambled eggs.
Perfect. I'm sorry, we're closed.
Closed? Oh, blast. I've something I've got to swap urgently.
Oh, really? What is it?
Silver.
Silver?
Yeah, his name's Silver. Hello there, boy.